For those of us with clients choosing to use an electric toothbrush, I'm going to go through a few minutes of examples of how to use them. There is also a battery-operated toothbrush that you can buy in any store. I'm not a huge fan of them. I find that the brush head itself is really large and a little bit difficult to maneuver. So today we're just going to talk about the toothbrushes that are plugged into the wall to recharge. So I'm using a Sonicare for today. Again, when we're brushing our clients, we're always going to want to come in from behind. So have your clients seated whenever possible and have them resting up against you. So you're going to be leaning over them, so again you get a full field of vision so that with their body here you can kind of cup over them. Okay? When we're brushing, we are going to put gloves on. So the Sonicare does make a noise, as do all of the electric toothbrushes. So when you're just starting out with them, make sure your client gets the opportunity to hear it and then let them feel the vibration from it first. Now the electric toothbrushes are used in a completely different manner than a hand toothbrush would be. We want to allow for that sonic action, all of that vibration, so we're going to use our hand in a very minimal way. So you're still going to start on the biting surfaces in the upper right, and you're going to kind of use a little bit of toothpaste and just go back and forth on the biting surfaces, letting the toothbrush do the work for you. Okay? All the way around. But when we go to the outside surfaces, the parts that we see when we smile, the electric toothbrushes get held more in a straight-on manner instead of a big angle. So here's the electric toothbrush straight on, and the hand toothbrush we angle up into the gum. So with the electrics, we're going to be straight on and using very little hand motion. We're going to hold that toothbrush steady for about 10 seconds on each tooth and then just walk it to the next tooth. This allows for the mechanical action of the toothbrush and all of that vibration to be removing the plaque for you. Most of the electric toothbrushes do have a timer built into them that shuts the toothbrush off after about 2 minutes. For me personally, when I'm using it, I do about 2 minutes on the top and 2 minutes on the bottom, but do whatever works best for you, but we do want to brush a minimum of 2 minutes. So we're going to do all those outside surfaces straight on, allowing the toothbrush to do the work for us. Then we're going to go to the upper right of the tongue side. And again, we're going to be straight on everywhere that we can. But when you come to the front teeth from the pointy ones forward, these 6 teeth, top and bottom, the toothbrush isn't going to fit as well. Just like we talked about with the hand brush, where it really doesn't fit that way. So we're going to brush straight up and down. And you just want to hold the toothbrush on for about 10 seconds. And then go to the next tooth. It feels funny in your hand because it's different than everything we've ever been taught or everything we've ever done before. Electric toothbrushes are very effective, but totally need to be used in this way with very little hand motion, or it defeats the purpose of the electric and the vibration. So then go to the bottom, and you're going to do the same thing in the front. Hold it straight up and down. And then when you're through completely, you can still sweep off the tongue and remove all the bacteria from the tongue. Okay? Electric toothbrushes are very, very effective. In fact, most studies show that they're more effective than a hand brush, but only when used just this way with very little motion. It does take some getting used to, and a lot of times clients will let you start out using the electric toothbrush for just a few seconds at a time and then finishing up with the hand brush, and that's okay. Everything that we do is slow and at their pace. So if they don't like it, just keep trying to reintroduce it. But again, the electric toothbrushes can be very effective.